For those of you who didn't hear my introduction earlier on, hello and welcome to the Lili's Knights versus Blues Clues. This is the first round of the 5v5 EU West tournament hosted by Lili. Lili is actually competing in this one as the Ahri in that mid lane. So yeah, Lili's Knights up against Blues Clues. I'm quite excited for this one. On the face of it, I think both teams can be quite even. In that I haven't really seen both teams in action right now, and this first match will be a clear indicator as to who will end up taking the first best of three, sorry.
I think a lot of this game, what it's going to depend on is timing and how quick people can use their skills, because if that Mal can toss down his ultimate like right as the initiate comes out from Malphite and Shyvana, then they'll be able to reduce the damage significantly. You got the Varus arrow that can trap everyone in place as well, and you got Brolov dealing true damage to everyone and tossing the maxes.
Absolutely. Thinking about top lane right now, I think that Malphite could do rather well against Brolaf. Brolaf, he can poke a bit using his Whirling Axe. Sorry, that's one of Draven's abilities. He can launch his Bro Axe and end up doing a bit of poke damage, which is rather nice if I'm being perfectly honest, but then again, Malphite ends up having that really rather strong passive of Granite Shield. Unless Falcus Atrium keeps on harassing Doom Chipmunk, then Doom Chipmunk will be able to get that Granite Shield up and deflect the majority of the damage from that poke and possible Lightning Bolt.
See, usually Malphite is really good at solo tops, but could actually go against him because Olaf does deal true damage, and one of the major benefits that Malphite does get is that shield. So this could go both ways, I honestly think.
Absolutely. And then again, to further your point, Malphite also benefits a lot from stacking armor. His ground slam actually gains more damage the more armor Malphite actually has. And I believe his passive does... No, his passive benefits from 10% of his maximum health.
30 seconds until minions
Yep.
I think. So, the fact that he'll be stacking a lot of armor up against a true damage opponent, that severely won't help him. But aside from that, Olaf is exceptionally an AD champion, and so that armor will certainly help out early on. KZ Soul, you see already going back.
Yeah, we don't see any action here so far. I don't think there's any jungle invades or anything. Everyone just wants to stay safe here, get accustomed to the game.
Absolutely. Loco going to be going the Wraiths and red buff, and in return, Preferia will be going Wolves and blue. Standard starts for both junglers. I possibly expect a level 2 gank coming down from Pref. He got the ground slam at level 1. Very nice ability indeed. And I expect he'll end up going Twisted Advance for the second. It's kind of odd, because most Maokais end up going for the sapling and end up prepping camps just beforehand with 1 or 2 saplings. So the fact that he's taken Ground Pound at his level 1 skill certainly indicates a level 2 gank. If I get this completely wrong, then all of you viewers are entitled to completely yell at me for getting it wrong. Come on, Pref, go up, go up. Yes, he's going up. He's going
You might be
for an
doing yourself with that statement.
Oh, he's going for a level 2 gank.
Wanting all the viewers to comment on something.
Oh, come on.
User disconnected from your channel.
He's going for a gank. Come on, you can do it. Yes, I was right. Down goes the Twisted Advance. Loads of damage onto Mono. Knock up as well. Ignite
Oh, a
goes
lot
down.
of damage
Nice
when
auto
our can
attack.
Ignite
Will he
took
end up
off.
dying? No, he won't. 20 health. He will be able to survive. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, a nice amount of
Dem
damage
pot.
going down from both sides. Dem health pot saving Mono Hyberdius' life in the mid lane. Right now in the bottom lane, there's a nice amount of damage onto Ibreeze. Ibreeze, he leveled his traps level 1. That's a little bit odd, to say the least. Most Nidalees you either see taking the heal or the spear at level 1. Ooh, top lane, what's going down? Is the lightning bolt down? I don't believe so. Oh, he's already used it. I just didn't see it. Fantastic. So even with that poke damage up in top lane, Malphite was just able to completely shrug it off and come out on top of that trade. Falcus is just continually poking at Doom Chipmunk with that Lightning Bolt of Doom. Nice room prison.
Rise is back again. He's not going to lose out on the experience that he was supposed to lose out from having to go back. So, I think that trade actually kinda was okay. He didn't lose as much as I thought he was going to.
Loco, where are you going, sir? You were going to gank, but the lane is too pushed for a gank right now. Preferia, double buffed, is coming around right now. Possibly going to prevent a gank, but it's not going to happen. Lili is currently level 4, and in comes Loco. Loco possibly going to gank mid lane, waiting for Mono for the room prison, but Mono, he is completely mana starved. He has
we got a twisted advantage on bottom.
We do indeed. Loads of damage on Sticky Elmo. A nice ignite as well. Loads of damage indeed. First blood goes down. KZ Soul actually flashing on top of the Misfortune to pick up that one.
For those of you that didn't hear or see, the MF flashed right as the Twisted Advance went off, so he was still able to catch the MF and knock her back into the Varus and Tarek. So that was a real good play.
Absolutely, and Lili isn't just going to be able to completely turn around onto this Loco. Loads of damage onto him, and Lili ends up completely turning around that gank to kill the Burning Dragon. Very nice play by Lili indeed to turn that gank around. 2 kills to 0 at the 5-minute mark. Gold-wise, ow, Mono Verdius being reduced to 40 health, and he's going to have to eat some pots and go back again. Nice stun onto Ibreeze Elamiro, doing damage onto Ibreeze, and nice. I need to learn Varus abilities, I don't know what they're called. Let's have a quick check. That's Misfortune. Varus.
Oh, they're getting really low down here. I was expecting the poke damage from Nidalee to actually out-poke the Varus and Tarek, but actually they're doing a really good job here, early levels.
Absolutely. Varus's poke early on is really deadly, and didn't quite stop the recall of Ibreeze. KZ Soul is currently mana starved, and there's not a lot he can do to stop this.
Oh, we've got a gank top.
We do have a gank top. Doom Chipmunk in a world of hurt. Focus Atrium going to town on him. Doom Chipmunk, he does flash away. Red Buff is trying to keep him slow. Preferia trying to get up close, and Doom Chipmunk ends up being able to escape. Just too much health for Preferia to dive for that one last auto attack.
Doom Chipmunk actually used all of his summoner spells there. He used Ignite and the Flash. The Ignite almost took out Falcus there, but he survived with just a little bit of health.
Absolutely. Preferia still hanging around up here, and Doom Chipmunk is wary. He's not going to go in because, well, he just knows they're there, especially seeing as Falcus teleported in, and that possibly caused Pref to waste a bit of his valuable time. Loco once again trying to gank mid lane, but Lili is now level 6 and double the level of the Shyvana. Loco needs to go back to farming to try and catch up into this game. He's already underleveled compared to every single champion, aside from Ibreeze, who is the current level he is.
And losing this blue buff is actually gonna weaken his jungle even more, because that's gonna be experience lost.
Absolutely, but that blue buff can help Shyvana. It can make her a decent jungler in the early game. But
blue buff on Rise, please.
Rise exceptionally needs it. And there we go, Mono ends up picking that one up rather nicely. We see Pref actually going for his as well. Next blue buff for red team will be up at the 12-minute 25-second mark-ish, and blue team will end up picking up their buff at the 12-minute roughly 40-second mark, I believe. Lili ends up claiming that one with relative ease. And now both mid laners have that blue buff, and this does give Rise the opportunity to spam his abilities and charge up a Tear of the Goddess, which he does not own yet.
See, Riot's gonna have to be really careful here, because if he loses this blue buff, it's gonna be really detrimental to him. It's gonna reset the Ahri's blue buff, and well, of course, give a kill. So he's gonna lose a huge advantage if he dies here.
Absolutely. Top lane could be in a world of hurt. Pref is there, waiting for Doom Chipmunk to come forward. Doom does have his ultimate, so if they do tower dive, he does have a good, strong, hard CC knock-up to try and prevent it and let the tower do its work. But meantime, on bottom lane, Sticky Elmo getting completely pushed back by poke of Saul and Elamiro. Sticky just has hardly any way to combat this, and Loco is walking straight into Pref, trying to escape. Twisted bounce onto him, sapling as well. Ultimate goes down, exhaust has to be put onto Breath, and Loco, he's trying to run away. Doom Chipmunk is around the side. Ground Pound, not quite good enough. Doom Chipmunk is there, slowing Breath to keep him away. Volcus Atron.
Oh, here comes Rise.
Marcia. Rise is there. Mono Hyberdius will end up having to flash over the wall. Nice knock-up onto Volcus Atron. Volcus Atron having to flash away. Lili ends up slaying Mono Hyberdius. Lili now on the run onto Loco. Loco ends up going down. Double kill for Lili. Doom Chipmunk's the only one left, but he's a giant rock and they're not going to tower dive back. 4 kills to
Did I call it?
9 minutes in.
I think I called it. Blue buff from Rise going back to Ari. I think I called it. Come on.
Absolutely. Yep. I'll give you 50 internet points. Congrats.
Oh yeah. Varus and Tarek went back here. Let's look at the farm everywhere, if you could.
Absolutely. This does give Sticky Elmo and Ibreeze a bit of an opportunity to try and farm this lane, but it won't give them a lot. I'm surprised that Sticky Elmo is currently level 7 compared to Ibreeze's level just 5. Farm-wise, it's actually 60 creeps to 45 AD carry-wise in bottom lane. In top lane, it's 36 to 38, exceptionally even. Both sides are waiting for that first killer assist to try and make things happen. Mid lane is currently 52 to 34, and Lili has 3 kills, and a blue buff, and a red buff, and she's just bullying this Rise. Rise he's in a world of hurt right now. He needs Loco to try and help. There's not a lot Loco can do because he's still level 5.
The egg coming out and Olaf up top.
Doom Chipmunk picks up a kill. Mono Hyberdius is trying to flash away. Loads damage onto Mono. Mono won't be able to escape. Another kill for Lili. She's now on a rampage. 4 for 0 for 0. Will anyone be able to stop Foxfire Ari?
I think this is tournament draft. Can anyone tell them to try and pause it because Falcus did leave. Oh, he got DC'd at least.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because we're 3 minutes behind, we can't actually tell them to do so. Ibreeze ends up having to flash over the wall to try and escape Elamiro and KZ Soul. KZ Soul's still closing down Ibreeze. There's not a lot he can do right now. He's level 5, doesn't have the Cougar passive to try and escape KZ Soul. And in comes Ari around the back. Oh, this is gonna hurt Ibreeze so much. Good taunt goes down, and a nice Veil of Arrows, and Volcus Atron reconnects. That's not what I wanted to see. Lili is completely unstoppable. 5 to 0 for 0 right now. There's nothing they can do to stop Lili right now. They need to start stacking magic resist to stop her early game damage.
Look at that gold difference though. 4,000 gold difference at 11 minutes into the game. That's pretty big.
That's an insane difference, and it's not looking good for Blues to lose. And it's like a 7 kills to 1. As you said, 4,000 gold difference, 11.5 minutes in. Red ping goes down onto Lili. That probably indicates that Loco's heading there, but Loco, he's still level 5. He's had a minute and a half since I last checked him, and he's still level 5. And he's going to walk straight into Lili. And what's Lili going to do? He's going to taunt. She's going to use that Ball of Doom. Lili won't use her ultimate because she does have it, but it's not quite worth it to kill a little Loco. Now Ibreeze, standing right next to a ward, that's exactly what you want to do. The spear completely missing, not quite hitting the tree. And Doom Chipmunk has come down from top lane to try and stop this blue invasion. Blue will be up in about 10 seconds, well 5 seconds for this Blues Clues team. Meantime, Volcus Atron does get to push top lane. Lili is going to try and invade this blue. There's not a lot of support coming from the mid lane and jungler, or AD carry actually. It does look like Lili will be able to secure this blue buff with relative ease, and that's something that puts them even further ahead of Blues Clues right now, giving Lili her 3rd, I believe, blue buff of the game.
I think the only lane that's actually winning right now is top lane for the Blues Clues. I'd rather see him outfight with kills anyway, but I think that they have a really good grasp on this game right now, Lili's team, with that kill on Shyvana.
Absolutely. Lili 6-0-0. Only 74 creeps, but that doesn't matter because she's farming champions. Dragon will be being taken by Lili's Knights. The Knights are certainly rather regal in their destruction of dragons. and there's no map awareness that Blue's Clues have. Their only ward will be dying in about 2 seconds time. Blue team has slain the dragon. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. And they just fed 25 gold to whoever decides to clear that ward, which they do. There we go. Oh, KZ Soul stealing it from the team captain. That is exactly how you want to play this game. So the only lane that's going
After that dragon, a 5k gold lead.
5,000 gold. 14 minutes into the game, 5,000 gold. That's completely insane. The only lane that's going well for Blue's Clues right now is top lane. Doom Chipmunk is bullying Fulcus Atrium rather nicely. Fulcus Atrium, of course, loses health each time he uses that giant lightning bolt. And in the meantime, under turret, Lili gets stunned, but Rise unable to capitalize on that damage. Of course, Ahri's passive makes her exceptionally sustainable in that lane. That's spell vamp on every 7th spell. 9 spell, sorry, my mistake. That spell vamp does give her a nice amount of sustainability, especially if she lands her Q on a gigantic minion wave. And seeing as it deals true damage as well, then that's a lot of health that she ends up regaining.
Lili got another blue buff. She's had 4 now, if I'm correct in counting.
Wow, 4 blue buffs. They really want to make Lili the focus of this team. And she's doing that. She's currently 600, 87 freeze. Loads of gold in favour of her right now. In fact, looking at the gold, it's 5.3k to 2.8k. Ouch, okay. That's what? 2,300 gold difference-ish? Or 2,400. Just between 2 champions. That's insane.
Oh, here comes a gank from Lili's Knights and Ivory's team. Kind of going wrong.
Absolutely. Lili actually diving under tower to get it. Nice taunt goes away. Mono flashing away, and Lili just doesn't have the cooldowns to try and make it happen. Mono forced under the tower. Lili just destroying a creep wave as it happens. Breath keeping that rise away. Lili's going around the side, being rather sneaky. Will she be able to go over the top? Oh, unfortunately, if she looked before she threw, then she would have got that Q and possibly picked up a kill as well. Doom Chipmunk.
If I could for just a second, if everyone just watches for just a second, look at the ward coverage from purple team. You see bottom is warded, but that's about it. But look at the ward coverage on blue team. They've got the enemy jungle warded on both places here. They had a lot more just a minute ago, but they've got a lot of control of the enemy jungle right now even.
Absolutely. They're certainly not letting Loco try and catch up to this game. Loco is currently level 7. That is not a good 16 minutes in, if I'm being perfectly honest. Nidalee Spear completely misses Elamero walking at precisely good enough time. It's like a psychic power that Elamero has to avoid those ivory spears. In all honesty, I would have preferred a conventional support with Sticky's misfortune. Sticky, he actually ends up getting stunned in the Q from KZ's Soul, not quite getting it. So a nice bout of scuffling about from both teams in and around this bot lane. I believe Dragon will be up in maybe a minute or two. Well, I say a minute, in a couple of seconds. At least it should be. Pref seems to know that, and he's going to lane gank this bottom lane. Minions won't be able to see him, and minions will be able to see him now if he ends up progressing forward. Lili is in a bit of a dangerous spot, seeing as Loco is coming around the side. But are they going to dive Sticky Elmo? A good stun on Sticky Elmo, a good ultimate, a good twisted advance, loads of damage on Sticky Elmo. Lili comes around the side with her ultimate, and just... she's now godlike. 7-0-1. That was a fantastic ultimate by Lili to just go completely round the other side, to lay down the killing blow. And a nice stun lock combo from everyone else as well. Elamero's stun into Varus' ultimate, into Maokai's twisted advance, into Lili's damage. Now that is a good team synergy, and Ibreeze has just walked into it. Ibreeze, there's nothing he can do. Elamero kill steals.
See, one big advantage that Lili's Knights do have is that Falcos, he does have a teleport, so if the team fight does break around Baron, he could just teleport down there and actually help out.
Absolutely. Now, Doom Chipmunk doesn't have that, but Maokai is relatively quick, and once he gets down there, he'll be a severe advantage to Blues. Focus Atron in a world of hurt right now. Nice knock-up, and nice ignite as well, and Doom Chipmunk slays him 1 for 1. Fantastic play by the Chipmunk of Doom. So as we've said, top lane is the only lane that's going in favour of Blues right now. Everywhere else is not. Doom Chipmunk has the only 2 kills in the game for Blues. Both of them have been one-on-one up against Focus Atron.
That's actually kind of bad because right now, since the only one with kills, I mean, it's good that he's the kills, but everyone on Lili's team does have the assists to go along with those kills as well because they've been roaming around together.
Yeah, and that gold advantage is just spiraling out of control in favour of Lily's Knights. It's currently around the
7k about.
It's completely insane. KZ Soul and Sticky Elmo both duking it out. Both champions they've got level 2 ultimates, but a good cube from Varus ends up poking Sticky Elmo away. Mono recalling for no apparent reason. He has finally got his tier. Let's see how stacked up it is. 312 on that tier. It's quite a lot of spammage he's been doing since he's got it.
And Dragon's up. Let's see which team's gonna get down here first to get it.
Absolutely. Elamero doing a nice amount of ward destruction. And a nice burst combo from Saul onto Misfortune.
Just melted that MF.
Absolutely. 12 kills to 2. 10 kill difference, 20.5 minutes into the game. Red turret has been destroyed. Thank you very much, video game announcer. Elamero walking straight onto Ivory's spear, doing no damage whatsoever.
I think the one advantage that Ivory's team might have is actually into late game. If they can push this into there, they do have a lot more. They have a higher chance because they're a lot bulkier, a lot more combos and team fights. I think that will be where they could flourish, but right now it's still no team fights, so I don't know what we're going to see.
Absolutely, it certainly seems that Blues need to progress from this laning phase to try and make it happen. Loco gets completely decimated, and Elamero once again picks up the kill steal. He's currently got 2 kills, and his respective jungler only has 1. Varus has slain the dragon. I believe it was Varus. Oh well. Focus Atron being the bro laugh, saying kaboom baby. Nice ultimate onto Lili, but Lili just completely destroying everyone. Will Lili be able to escape? Good use of the ultimate, all about the place. The ignite takes her down. 7-1-3, Lili's kill streak has ended before she was legendary. And that's the 3rd kill in the game for Blues. Still a 10 kill advantage in favour of Lily's Knights. 9,000 gold roughly in favour of Lily's Knights. 2 towers and 2 dragons in favour of Lily's Knights.
I do think that we have another advantage here though for Ivory's team. The Blues Clues. He's got a blue buff finally.
Oh, okay. Rise with the blue buff. Now he can spam all day and all night and be charging up that tier of the Goddess. Tier is one of those really nice items on Rise, just because he ends up getting more mana. And what do his abilities scale with? Oh, mana! Isn't that lovely? So
boom,
if you were
truth bomb.
If you were Blues Clues right now, what would you need to try and get back into this game? You'd certainly not want to walk into a Varus and then exhaust him and then have to bounce over the wall. Ooh, Sticky Elmo's there. There's a bit of a bait going on by Loco, so he could drag him. So what is it that Blues Clues need to do to try and swing a team fight in their favour?
Well, right now, the Dragon objective is already gone, and Doomchick is actually doing better up top, so he has no incentive to be in team fights right now, since he's higher in farm, higher in kills, and everything. But other than that, I think they just need to have more map control and try and move together. I mean, they're all spread out, as you can see, all the time.
Absolutely. A lot of these kills have been multiple Lili's Knights up against one or two of Blue's Clues. It will likely be a different story if they manage to synergize their ultimates. If Duke Chipmunks gets a good ultimate onto the squad, speaking of him, he's now trying to keep everyone away. A nice knockup onto Falcazation. Falcazation going to Marcia, having to go away. Will the dog get him? It will not. Falcazation so very low. Duke Chipmunks trying to keep Pref away as well. Loco coming in to have their fun. Loads of slows onto Pref as well, but Pref will be able to escape, and that gank will have no benefit for either team. Aside from summoners, of course.
I like what his item is right now. He's actually already building tanky Glacial Shroud right there, and the Heart of Gold.
Pref is certainly building Tank Kai right now, and to be honest, I wouldn't blame him. There's not a lot of tankiness on the team, I suppose. I mean, if Tarek is in the fight, and oh, I breeze out to get him completely burst down, loads of damage onto him. Misfortune was there with her ultimate, but KZ Soul, he's going to be able to chase this one down. Good Q, but Sticky Elmo will be able to escape. Elamero is there dewarding.
Is it just me, or did that pass right through the MF?
It did, but oh well, I'm not really going to complain. Good slow, good stun, and good destruction. KZ Soul is now unstoppable. 5-0 for 200 creeps. He is certainly fed in this game. Build-wise, he's got Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer. Currently sitting on 1,100 gold. Possibly going to go back at some point to pick up a bit of Lifesteal. Lifesteal would be nice as Varus. Just a Vampiric Scepter, possibly to turn into a Bloodthirster, is one of the key items of a AD character, just so he can be sustainable in those team fights.
If you look at Doom Chipmunk's build right now, he's actually building very anti-carry-ish. He has his all of his abilities already that are kind of anti-carry-ish, reducing the attack speed and everything, but he's also got that Random's Omen, reducing the attack speed and movement speed. So if he ends up getting right onto that MF, sorry, not the MF, the Varus, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Absolutely. And Doom Chipmunk is going to try and stop a counter gank. He's going to stop his own tower from being destroyed, or is he? No, he's not. He's just going to fall back, play it safe, and watch his lane be a little bit destroyed. Completely juke the Maokai by going in the other way. And Rise, where are you going? You are in a world of hurt. In comes Pref. Probably going to Twisted Bands? No, he's not. Teammates aren't quite there to jump onto that. In the meantime, Loco is split pushing bot. If anything, he needs it to try and get level up. He needs this level 2 ultimate. In fact, Ibreeze needs to level up. He's currently level 8, 26 minutes in. He has not had a loss of XP.
We see a lot more works coming in from both teams, actually. If you look at the purple team, they have their entire right side of the jungle warded. They've got Nidalee traps everywhere, so they've got a lot of vision of this blue buff now for when it does spawn and for when the dragon comes. And at the opposite side, you got Blue's Clues. They've got wards over by red buff, but nothing really around blue buff because they have the oracles.
Absolutely, and that is a sudden miraculous spread of wards. Granted, one just ends up fading away, but it's not every day that you see no wards and then a team decide, yep, we need wards. Wards everywhere. We will have map awareness.
I think this next team fight is really gonna decide morally who's gonna win this, because they have Doom Chipmunk here. He's got the most kills on their team. He's kind of fed. He's doing a really good job. I think if they can win this next team fight, then they'll be able to get back in the groove of the game and everything. But if they don't get it, then it's just gonna destroy them morally, and they won't want to play, honestly.
Absolutely, it's a 12 kill advantage, 22,000 gold advantage, and 4 turrets. I believe it's the 4th dragon of the game as well. That's just an insane difference. Doom Chipmunk's Granite Shield ends up getting completely destroyed by burst damage. And in the meantime, Loco's split pushing top now instead of the bottom. It seems that when there's the look of a dragon or the look of a team fight going, Loco's split pushing. Blue ping going down onto him, and the reinforcements are on the way. No ward coverage up there, and so he could get completely caught off guard. Does have his ultimate though. In comes the Brolaf. Will the Brolaf be able to do anything about it? Nice lightning bolt. I believe a very nice slow. Dragon bounce to try and get away. He won't be able to escape this. He's actually juking nicely, but Casey saw one last shot in the dragon's back to pick up that kill. Breath just poking his face, so Doom Chipmunk knew he was there. And Doom Chipmunk ends up going back. Doom Chipmunk is the only person
MF is in a real spot.
Oh, Sticky Elmo, why are you extending so far? You're going to get nice flash to try and get away. Good knockup, good ultimate, good damage. Lili once again picks up 8 for 1 3, 178 creeps for her. Loads of gold. Rabadon's Rod of Ages, possibly to turn into a Wota, that's amplifying time as well.
Remember, they also lost Oracles by that gank, so it was actually really good for them.
Absolutely. Doom Chipmunk he's just so tanky right now. Exceptionally tanky. There's not a lot they can do to stop him from being so tanky. Doom Chipmunk trying to get away, flashing away, and he will be able to survive once again, even with an ignite on his face. Breath and Lili not quite being able to do it, but that tower will be going down. 6 turrets to now 2 due to Loco and Sticky Elmo's tower pushing. But now Blue's Clues have just got to defend. They've got to do what they can to try and stop any type of push. Lili currently level 17. Ibreeze 9. It's not a good place to be if you're a level 9 champion. Nice twist and bounce on Sticky Elmo. Sticky Elmo taking a fair amount of damage. Red whacking down his ultimate. Lili just one-shotting Misfortune to pick up another kill.
Sorry for everyone. I missed that. I was watching over here at the moment, so I missed that kill. Sorry.
Don't worry, I've got it on the archive recording. It's fine. Big minion wave pushing up top lane with a friendly pet Olaf. Let's see if this top lane can't get pushed down. KZ Soul doing a nice bit of counter jungling, very nice indeed. Leaving a creep for no apparent reason because they've got complete control of the jungle. Why don't you want red buff to spawn? Of course. And now Focus Agent could be in a world of hurt. Roan Marcio are exhausted. Loco just bouncing straight away from everyone. Nice stun onto El Mira. I missed a kill just because the director camera's making me look someplace else, and Focus Agent takes a very nice kill indeed.
That was a really nice juke. Did you see how he just stepped right back into the bush, avoiding the dragon form completely?
Absolutely. That was very nice play by Focus Agent to bait that Loco ultimate and not take any damage from it. Why is director camera making me have a look at my Hyberdius? I have no idea. Press twisted bouncing a minion because that's always what I want to do. Now goes Slapbet and Soul. I did not see his health bar. I did not see it go down. It just vanished. That's all I'm saying. Doom Chipmunk is the only one whose health bar actually lasts for a second or two. We could see him use his ultimate in a second, but he's now the focus of everyone. Will he be able to escape? He is exceptionally tanky. Ignite once again is on his face. Lili's trying to chase. Lili's now on a rampage. He's not letting out a rock escape. Nice damage onto Loco as well. Nice twist to the back. Hero is there for the possible stun, but the stun is unbound. The tower can't quite do that damage. Towers are down. All that's left is Nexus, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. GG, FX diving onto the fountain. Lili's now unstoppable. Elamiro is being destroyed by the fountain turret. There we go. GG, and a victory for Lili's Knights. 24-4 the final score. Wow.
At the end of that game, 51k to 34. Big gold difference.
Absolutely. That's well played by Lili's Knights, and commiserations, Blue's Clues.